welcome back. It's Magic Guy with another episode of Supreme League of Patriots, and we need to go back to the apartment to get the radio scanner. Okay. No, I don't want to be the paper. Let's go to the cave.
Not ready.
You must.
We can't go to the cave, so it has to. And Mel wouldn't leave his stuff in here, so it's got to be somewhere out here. It's still the computer.
Are you ever going to throw this pizza
it
box
wasn't
away?
the pizza box.
I'd love to, but the trash is full.
To take it out.
Did it occur to you to take the trash out?
I try to stay off the streets these days, old friend. I fear being mobbed by my fans everywhere I go.
What an
The only
ego.
time you've ever been accosted by fans was that girl who wanted you to get the Hamburglar's autograph for her.
That's a good one. Oh, examine this.
That urn contains the ashes of Melvin's grandfather.
No, it doesn't. It's where I keep my high-tech gadgets that I don't want you yutzing about with.
Then what happened to your grandfather's ashes?
We scattered them all over Times Square.
Ah, yes. In hindsight, we should never have taken that urn on the Ferris wheel on a windy day.
Mistakes were made. So,
Isn't this where you keep your...
yes, he just told you
Yeah,
that.
I always try to keep them someplace you'll never go. I used to keep them in the dust collector of the vacuum cleaner, but then I caught you using the vacuum cleaner for personal gratification.
Oh, no.
It doesn't nag, it doesn't complain if I drop dirty clothes all over the house, it doesn't tie up the phone all day, and it never uses my credit card. It's the best relationship I've ever had.
Yikes.
Charming. Do you want me to get my radio wave detector or not?
Oh yes, if you would, old chum.
Okay, that's perfect.
So, now we can detect radio waves, right?
Indeed. Just make sure to keep it away from that space heater or it'll explode.
Yikes. We don't want that to happen, so we go back here. Okay. Into the bank. I have a feeling I know what it is. I think it's this steaming pot of tea. No? Okay.
I don't think that's
Yeah, we've gone through this in the previous episode. Not the security cameras. The back offices. Just take the bells off your shoes, please. That's annoying.
It's my trap.
It has all the hallmarks of one of your creations.
Thank you.
Okay.
Interesting that you chose to perceive that as a compliment.
No, okay, nothing in here. Anything in here I can use this on.
That's a
Nope.
How so?
down in the vault where staff can use it, but customers can't.
Okay.
Where do you have your current account, old friend?
I've got an account at Wilson Chase, but I don't keep any money there. I withdraw it all as soon as I get paid. I prefer to keep my money with me at all times, so I know what's happening to it.
Isn't that dangerous? I know you have a brave, burly protector with superpowers, but what happens if you go for a walk around the neighborhood on your own late at night?
If I have to choose between a bank executive and a big man with a knife, mate, I'd rather be mugged by someone who actually needs my money.
Okay. No, okay, we can't use that. So it has to be something outside. To the front office. To the street. I hate hearing him walking. No.
Putting a trash can here is just asking for trouble. It's too easy for one of your idiot Occupy protesters to leave an explosive device in here.
Do you mind? The Occupy protesters are non-violent.
Wow.
Is that so? What about that melee in Oakland?
Those were probably Raiders fans demanding the team go back to LA.
Ouch.
You know, whoever came up with the idea of making donuts with cornmeal was onto a winner.
Yeah.
Oh sure, who wouldn't like to get their tongue around a nice cornhole?
Oh. Okay, here we are.
Hey Mel, could you run your radio wave detector over the squad car?
It's just a car, mate. I mean, it's got a radio, but holy crap!
What's wrong, old friend?
This thing's giving off more mixed signals than an epileptic semaphore operator.
How is that possible?
It must be because there are so many squad cars in the vicinity. All the radios are sending signals back and forth to each other, and it's causing a VHF meltdown over here.
Yikes. Okay. Let's see if we can get her to turn the radio off. Please turn the car off. The car radio off.
Lieutenant, could you have all of your officers in the vicinity turn off their radios?
You mean ask every unit on the scene to switch off all communication and leave themselves completely dark while a major criminal flashpoint is underway? Oh, of course, no problem.
Thanks, Lieutenant. You've been a big help.
No, mate, she's not actually going to do it. She's being sarcastic.
You know, you guys have a really annoying bad habit there.
We don't do it just to annoy you, you know. That's the main reason, certainly, but there are others.
Okay, you have to shut off the radios.
Lieutenant, it's imperative that you shut down all of the radios in your squad cars.
Why would I even contemplate doing something so utterly reckless?
The big cheese of the Ruskies is ready to surrender. We just need to get all of the radio waves in the area switched off first.
Are you really as stupid as you appear?
Yes. Yes, I am.
It's probably a trap. As soon as we switch off the radios, they go into phase 2 of their plan, and we're running on 3 wheels. Forget it. Nothing you can say would persuade me.
Not even if I begged?
Not even if the mayor himself ordered me to do it. Well, maybe if the mayor ordered me, but that pencil pusher is too busy worrying about re-election to actually do anything.
Idea. First off, speak later. Let's go talk to the mayor, see if we can talk to the mayor. So we'll go to City Hall. Let's speak to him and see if we can get to the mayor.
You just can't stay away from me, can you?
I like to keep my friends close and my enemies even closer. Also in front of me. Always in front of me.
Do you know the mayor yet?
I guess with a high-powered local government job like this, you must rub shoulders with all sorts of people. Why, I bet you even have the mayor on speed dial.
Oh, perps, you old flatterer, you. I'm way down the chain of command. The coffee boy only talks to me if he needs something.
So you don't know the mayor? Damn.
I didn't say that. I said I didn't know him through working here. I've known the mayor for years. He used to frequent an entertainment establishment where I was a regular.
I'm guessing Mrs. Mayor wasn't with him at the time?
With him? She was working there.
Okay, about the mayor.
I really need a favor. I need you to put a good word in for me with the mayor.
No need, perps. If you want a membership of our special club, I can make that happen for you.
Not that, you debauched dingbat! I want the mayor to order all police
Okay.
cars in the vicinity of Wilson Chase Bank to switch their radios off.
I could probably arrange that, perps. The mayor owes me one after he...
Don't want to
La la
know.
la la la, I can't hear you! I don't want to hear about your disgusting exploits with perverted politicians.
I was going to say, after he lost all that money to me at poker, he still owes me a lot of money, perps. So yeah, I could get him to do that. But why should I? The only thing you've done for me is get me arrested.
About your arrest.
I just wanted to say about the
Incident. You mean when you lied about Nurse Julie, got me to arrest her for a crime she wasn't committing, and then had me arrested, all the time neglecting to mention your entrapment, just so you could get your name in the papers? That incident?
How dare you! I
No.
can't believe
We're okay. Anything
me.
else?
Look, I need.
How badly?
Okay.
I'll do anything you want.
Okay.
I left my camcorder at the apartment. I'll have to make do with my mobile.
Okay, I want my record expunged.
Oh God, no! What kind of foul practice is this? I've never expunged another man in my life. How will I ever cope with the shame?
That means get rid of the
Mate,
record.
all he wants you to do is get him a pardon for the crimes you framed him for.
That's all? Sweet baby. Jesus, that's a relief. But, why don't you just ask the mayor if he owes you so much money?
He couldn't do anything that direct. If people found out where he met his wife, well, let's just say he wouldn't be reelected next month.
What do you think, Mel? Should we get him pardoned?
Well, you did set him up and have him arrested on charges you knew were bogus. Technically, I reckon you owe him a pardon without getting anything in return.
You're absolutely right. By generously allowing him to feel as though he's doing me a favor in return, I'm really going above and beyond the call of duty.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yikes.
I have to go.
Let's see here. Let's see if we can get it done here. Can we speak to her about it? About the plan? Maybe.
Lieutenant, do you remember that freak of nature I arrested for assaulting Nurse Julie?
Of course I do. We have that barbarian locked up where he belongs, except when he does his community service.
Any chance you could release him?
None at all. That dirtbag and all of his type belong in prison.
By all of his type, you mean...
Yeah.
Don't get on your politically correct high horse again, Melvin. By his type, I mean men who assault women.
He stands up for gay men so often. I've been keeping my back to the wall whenever I'm wearing a lycra.
Trust me, mate, the sight of your arse in lycra is only ever going to turn stomachs, not heads. There's more chance of Andrew Dice Clay getting a recurring role on Glee than you becoming a gay icon.
Release him.
Lieutenant, it's of vital importance that you release the flamboyant superhero as soon as possible.
But Purple Patriot, it was you who arrested him. So you know he's guilty.
That's true, but I've uncovered some evidence which suggests it may have been an imposter.
But he was never out of your sight. If the imposter committed the crime, it's the imposter we arrested.
He was briefly out of your sight, wasn't he? I mean, you couldn't see his face when you were flashing his head down the loo.
Not helping, old friend.
I'm sorry, Purple Patriot. Unless you have some compelling evidence of the flamboyant superhero's innocence, he's staying in jail.
Lieutenant, it's of vital importance.
But Purple Patriot...
Okay. Oh.
I...
Well, how do I go with this? Let's talk to Mel about this. I need help.
I need help. How am I supposed to get a pardon for that ambisextrous loon from City Hall?
Ask Sam.
Lieutenant Griffith thinks the death penalty is too lenient, as it leaves open the possibility of reincarnation. Can you imagine her releasing a known felon?
She might if you admitted you set him up.
Now, let's not do anything hasty which might get my ass thrown in jail.
Yeah, your ass wouldn't do well in jail. Well, it might do rather too well in those tights, but you know what I mean.
So you see my dilemma?
Yeah, what you really need is some fresh-faced journalist who's
Okay.
dying for a scoop to make their name in news.
I don't understand, old friend. How would that help us?
It's election year, mate. The mayor would have to do something if there was a news story about an injustice. Even Sam wouldn't dare refuse the mayor.
There we are.
On sec.
That's all I needed.
Stick around.
Let's make one more run. Nope, to the map. To the map. Thank you. Let's speak to her. Thank you for the advice, Mel.
Isn't there a Girl Scout cookie sale you could be reporting on?
Why are you so frightened of the media, Purple Patriot? Something to hide?
What, in those trousers?
Okay. I have an injustice to report. Here we are.
Have you heard of the flamboyant superhero?
He was arrested for assaulting a nurse. Isn't he in jail?
He is, but I happen to know that he was framed.
Really? How do you know this?
We're the ones what framed him.
I knew it! I knew you would turn out to be corrupt!
Tonight on Channel 8 News, New York's fallen hero, the Purple Patriot, guilty of framing a rival.
Dial it back there, Lois Payne. We, didn't know he was innocent when we arrested him.
There was a lot of circumstantial evidence.
Such as?
Well, he looked
Let's see if we can
guilty.
get this
That's
guy
usually
free.
a good sign, right? Look, we need you to run one of those stories you reporters do about people who have been wrongly convicted.
After everything you've done to me, why would I help you?
To get that sense of smug self-satisfaction that drives all you media types?
I'm perfectly capable of feeling smug self-satisfaction without helping you two degenerates.
Listen, you scandal-peddling sensationalist! Aren't you reporters supposed to be interested in the truth?
I'm interested in whatever it takes to get me in the anchorwoman chair for Channel 8 and gets that cheap tramp Mindy Mitchin out on her ear.
Imagine how formidable women in the workplace would be if they could ever stop clawing each other's eyes out for being sluts.
Wow.
Wait, so, all you really want is a big story to raise your profile? I've got the story you need! Blowing the lid off a miscarriage of justice will make you the toast of the town.
Please, have you ever watched Channel 8? All they care about is tawdry sex scandals, pedophiles, and stopping immigrants from getting into America.
Well, the story of the flamboyant superhero's innocence will be right up your alley then. You see, he has an alibi for the time of the crime, and boy, it's a doozy of an alibi.
Okay, I'll buy. What's the story?
Okay, what's the story? abortion shocker?
It turns out that the flamboyant superhero couldn't have attacked that nurse after all. He was outside the hospital protesting against abortion.
Sorry, but Channel 8 already has a reporter undercover with a bunch of abortion protesters. Tomorrow she's going to firebomb Angela Lansbury's house.
Angela Lansbury's never had an abortion, has she?
I don't think so, but she's less likely to have a gun than Chelsea Handler.
Oh.
So...
Not interested.
How about this one?
At the time he was supposedly attacking the nurse, the flamboyant superhero was actually helping catch Cubans being smuggled into Florida.
No, Channel 8 wouldn't be interested in a story like that.
I should think not. It's a disgrace. Some of those Cubans are living in terrible circumstances and don't deserve to be vilified. Not to mention that many of them are robbed and beaten and treated despicably by the smugglers. Good on Channel 8 for taking a stand.
Well, it's just that they're more focused on the border with Mexico. We've been running a story all week about what would happen if the border fence was electrified. Our do-it-yourself experts showed viewers how to build their own electric fence with just 23 car batteries and a roll of wire fencing.
Wow.
So...
Not interested.
Not interested.
Okay, let's do this one.
When the nurse was attacked, I happened to know that the flamboyant superhero was taking part in an orgy. You know how promiscuous gay men are.
Hey.
Mate, you can't
That's,
say that.
uh,
That's a myth that the right-wing
yeah.
media perpetuates in
Thank
order
you.
to encourage prejudice against the LGBT community.
I've tried everything else, old friend. If that fop with his painted-on mustache wants a pardon, he'll have to put up with a bit of scandal.
But we haven't got any evidence.
Oh, that's fine. Most of our stories are little more than hearsay and diddle-daddle. Channel 8 likes those stories.
It's not even true.
Can he afford to sue?
I doubt it. He's in prison, so I don't suppose he's got much money.
Perfect.
Okay.
So...
We have a deal. I'll report the story as soon as you get out of here.
can't we stay and watch?
Absolutely not. The last thing I want to do is give you any extra publicity. I'm only running this story because it suits my end.
Okay.
And a very fine end it is too, may I say.
So, we'll go back to City Hall. Or, not City Hall. The hostage situation. And we will see what happens next episode. Bye for now.